Hi, my name is Davina Allen, owner of Davina Salon and Spa here in Northport, Florida. Also, I'm a brand ambassador with Perology. We'll be showcasing this very talented women that do amazing things, and they're going to be sharing with you their amazing journey. So it has been really fun. I actually had so much fun doing this with you guys so far. I mean, we've gotten like really great reviews. I don't know if any one of you have heard. Have you got anything feedback? What about you, Miss Dancing Queen?
Miss Dancing Queen's been busy dancing.
I know. I know. We look around. She's dancing.
That's how she stays in such great
I
shape.
know. That's how she stays in such
tried.
You don't have to try that hard. Yeah, but you were up in Orlando recently.
I was up in Orlando at a Zumba convention,
I saw that. Lots of people.
and that was a lot of Zumba.
A lot of
4
dancing.
days.
4 days
doing
of dancing.
Zumba,
Wow.
and I got 2 certifications.
Fantastic.
So I came back with 2 certifications. So
That's
2
awesome.
new formats that I'm going to be adventuring.
See, yes, the thing with Zumba is that I tend to go to the left when everybody's going to the right.
Yeah.
See, and for me to be able to keep up, I feel really like if I can't know what's coming next, kind of like throws.
Well,
me.
that's the whole idea that you follow the instructor
Have you met me?
and have fun. So
I know.
it's a lot
and
of fun.
It's
It's a good workout.
I've watched
It
it.
is a
It
good
looks so
workout.
much fun, and I've tried it a few times, but that was in my younger years. Now I'm kind of like, it's a little high energy for my old age, but
You're not old.
Yeah,
What are you talking
I'm,
about?
I'm older than you guys. I
Yeah,
just
but
move
you're
slower.
not old.
Well, you know,
Well, you
there's
go
other
at your
stuff
own
too, but
pace.
yeah.
You go at your own
just-
pace.
You
I've been
go at
there.
your own pace. You just go
And
and
you're
have
I
not
like
fun.
old.
Pilates and 5-pound weights.
Listen,
and walking.
let's
I
not
love
go to the
walking.
dark night too soon, okay? I absolutely refuse to put myself in the category that says I'm aging.
Mm-hmm.
I am going the opposite, right, Jackie? I'm trying to go towards this direction.
Yeah, she's 27.
Every day.
She has you well
Every
trained.
day of every year. I know.
I know. I
Yeah.
went to the gym this morning, and the girl, and she, of course, is like, yeah, I gotta go check my what is it, my
Body fat.
body fat. And I'm like, oh god. So I'm listening. I went in there and I'm listening to the girl ask all these questions. I'm like, these are questions I really am not comfortable answering. How tall I am. Of course, on my passport it says 5'2". God knows without high heel shoes, I might be like, I don't know. And then she asked the worst question she could possibly ask me is, okay, how old are you? I'm like, really? Can you just do it without that information? Is it really needs my age to tell me how much fat I have on my body? That just did not work
Well,
out
that's
too
how they
well.
calculate. Yeah.
Yeah, she calculated based on how old you are and how tall you are and what else? There
Your
was three
weight.
things. And your weight. Oh, that was the worst
That's
one.
important.
Yes, that was
Yeah.
really important. I could have lived without that
Yeah.
part because me and the scale have a really horrible relationship.
Well,
We do
I
not
think
get along well.
We've learned that it's progress, it's not perfection.
Right.
So we're
It's a
moving in the right
journey.
direction.
Well, thank
It's a
God for
journey.
that.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that keeps me going. It's like, you
Yeah.
know what, the clothes fit, the clothes fit, the clothes fit. That's what I keep telling
Yeah.
myself. Because the scale
That's
really
true,
is
bye.
mean.
Right.
Yeah, it is. It is really mean. But when you remember when you were like Jackie's?
Hey, it's even mean to me.
Oh, stop it.
No, I don't know. I wish I was a little bit.
A little bit fat.
bigger.
Don't worry, I used to be like you. I had 3 children when I was like you, and now I went and lifted a lot of weights and just totally changed how my body is, which I love myself, by the way. Trust me, I love what I am right now. I actually hated my pictures when I was younger. Hated them. I hated taking pictures. And everybody know I like to take pictures now, but I did not take pictures when I was younger at all. So enjoy where you are, lovey. Because
I'm
eventually
gonna
you're
have
going to
to.
Well, you're just not all grown up yet.
Yeah, change is on the
I'm
horizon,
gonna
my
have to
dear.
go do some Zumba. And
Some
get-
Zumba.
You gotta get some
Yeah.
Zumba, yeah, and get it
Yes,
together. And then you can come work out with us. We'll put some meat in your bones in no time. We'll have you looking like a linebacker. No, you'll just be a beautiful, long-legged gazelle like you are right now. Just a little bit more
Thank you.
muscular. But I was gonna ask you, Marilyn, how did your event went in Orlando when you went?
Or Cape Canaveral, you mean?
Yes, that one.
It was awesome, actually. I was a little nervous about speaking, but everything got pulled off really well. It was really cool to connect with all the, I mean, it sounds boring to other people, but these are health inspectors all over the state of Florida. And so it's a big deal for my industry, for permanent makeup and cosmetic tattooing or body art and stuff like that. And so, yeah, so connecting with them, and then we were trying to solve some issues that just are some issues in the industry in general. Microblading is a big one because everybody thinks it's not permanent, and everybody comes and wants microblading, and then 6 months later or a year later, it's gone, and they think it's not going to be there anymore, but it really is, because it's still a tattoo. It's just a different type of technique. So, and then there's a lot of what we call scratchers or underground work, where people are not licensed and they're working out of their home in horrible conditions. So you've got the infections that they're dealing with, and so these are discussions that we are working to put a stop to.
Can people get hepatitis and all that stuff, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, so you want to be careful.
So I say, I don't do $200 or $100 eyebrows, but I'm the one that can fix them.
So what advice would you give to someone though that is thinking of going to have permanent makeup?
I would tell you, and even when somebody comes to me for a client consultation, I'm like, whether you come to me or you go somewhere else, here's what you need to do. You need to check out their portfolios and make sure that their work that they have done, not pictures that they took off the internet or someone else's work of what it's supposed to look like. They need to have their licensing, their credentials on the wall, some good training certificates, which is kind of tough in Florida because there is no regulation.
Really?
Any one of you could go get a tattoo license by simply taking a 4-hour bloodborne pathogen class online. And that's just because it's run by the state health department, and all they care about, their main concern is that you're practicing clean and sanitized and all that kind of stuff. They don't care if
you have
about
blue
the
eyebrows?
beauty of what you're doing.
If you have blue eyebrows and pink, I've seen some of those walking around.
Right. So those are some of the discussions that we had in Roundtable and
That's
Forum,
good.
and so it was a really good event. And then there's a lot of stuff I learned in biohazard waste, which is another whole subject, but. It was good. I did miss the behind the scenes tour of the NASA.
So we don't get any pictures. I promised pictures of that.
No, I know.
Oh man,
I did end up missing
apologize.
it. I would have had to stay at 2 extra days on some other stuff that really didn't apply to me, and so when our grandkids come from St. Louis next time, we'll fly them. Yeah, we'll take them.
Cool. I'm excited you get to experience that, and I hope that they can get a better system in place to help control those things, because you know what, it's kind of
there needs to be dangerous. Some kind of regulation, but at the same time, I mean, it's hard. There's something like 8,000 tattoos in the state of Florida, so the state has a lot of people to try to keep track of, so they can't keep track of the ones that are out of their house, in their bedroom, in their garage, doing all this,
totally
not nice work. And so anyway, we're working on things to fix that.
Well, so both of you had adventures, and I had an adventure, which I did. I actually just took my son to college. I have not quite yet recovered from it, I can honestly tell you. And I absolutely cannot let him see me having a meltdown on social media. So, Devin, I am so excited that you've gone, and I hope you're having a fabulous time. And I promise to keep my promise to come and see you pretty much every chance I get. And we're going to go see him, I think, on the 25th. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. But yes, Jackie, what does it feel like? All your friends have already making decisions with their life?
Well, since I had started taking cosmetology in high school, and I'm just now starting to finish, while everyone's been enjoying their summer, I've been working my butt off trying to get this done. And now that I'm almost done, everyone's about to go to school. So it's hard to watch all my friends go away. But I know at the end of the day, they're building their future and they're doing what I'm doing, just differently.
Yeah, awesome. What about you, Diva? What have you been up to?
Just working my butt off at the gym.
Oh, yes, she has been.
So our measurements, there's a success.
Yes, it was.
Down 11 pounds since we started boot camp.
That was, boot camp's real. Let me tell you.
Hopefully you'll be in one of my Zumba classes.
Yeah. First we gotta go get healthy and in shape so we can go keep up with you. You understand how that works? First I gotta go get some stamina, get to the boot camp, and then I can go to Zumba. Else I'll be the winded person falling on the floor trying to get some oxygen. So we've been having a lot of fun at the gym. That's one of the things I missed, and I know she missed in Miami, is us working out together. We held each other accountable, and we supported each other, and we always tell each other the truth. Like I tell her, girl, you can't have that.
Exactly.
Like right now I'm holding this glass of drink right here, and I'm like, God, I made a promise to myself, so I'm going to try to keep it really hard.
We
I've been
have to make sure
enjoying the job at the spa in Sarasota,
Yeah,
but now
the
that
center.
school started, traffic's gotten a little worse.
Oh gosh,
huh?
yeah.
A
So
little more of a challenge to get there.
it is. It has been. But you just have to plan for it, like everything in life, and be prepared and leave a little bit early.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's
true.
just part of it.
Yeah, that is the
It's
whole
a
thing.
drive.
Have a routine.
It's a drive, right? Yeah, Jackie knows. Jackie has to drive it every day too. She's
Yeah.
been
Yeah.
driving
Since I
it
was
back
a
and
junior
forth
in high school.
since she's a junior. Yeah, but you've done very good. You've always made it there. She's like, I can get here by 3:30, and she's there by 3:30. So that says a lot. So that's
Yeah.
pretty awesome. So now we have to get ready for all the kids that have been going back to school. So we've been a little bit busy trying to get that going. And there's something I want to talk about too. Is that we are living in a town where there's a lot of interracial kids, and so many of them. Oh my lord, that's the hardest thing. These past couple months have been rough for us because we've had kids screaming their head because their hair has been in a mess. So one of the things I want to do is I realize after that is I need to find a way how I can help and bring awareness and education to a lot of the parents. And that's all I heard from them was, I just want somebody to teach me. One lady told me she would stop people in the store and ask, can you tell me what to do? Because they just don't know. And I'm
Maybe
looking
you can
forward to
figure out
that.
like a preschool starting event for kids for hair or something.
Well, I was thinking that
At
I
some
was gonna
point.
do. I
Too
was
late
gonna
this
do like
year,
a
but-
little. I was gonna do like a little step by step or just a
Tips
little
and
info,
tricks.
just a little tricks,
Tutorial.
what they
Yeah.
can do.
Even just like a
Here,
video.
like in one of those events, when I'm gonna have. I was planning to have Tilia, use Tilia's hair because I met her when she had the same situation when she was 9 years old. So now her hair, she's learned how to take care of it because her mom brought it to me. And those girls, actually, I got 3 phone calls from 3 of the girls that was screaming last 2 weeks when their parents was messing with their hair when they came here. And they was so happy. And the mom calls to let me know that the daughters are doing. And they're young kids. They're like 10 years old, 8 years old, and some of them are 13. And they don't know what to do with their hair. We just had one a while ago. She's
So-
coming back on Friday. Yeah.
Oh, good.
To take
So
care of her hair. Yeah, so they're
I
doing
know the
good.
struggle.
Yeah,
Trust me, I
you
know.
the struggle, yeah.
Natural curly hair.
Yeah, totally. So
Yes.
it happens. So I'm excited to do that. So that's one of the things I want to showcase is to show people all the little tips and tricks and the right product. Oh my God, product is everything. So I want to introduce them to some things that can make things easier for them. And hopefully easier for us because it breaks my heart when I hear them cry. I just want to save them, but I leave my customer and says, okay, I gotta go help over there because they'll laugh at me because I'm like, oh my God, the child's crying. Nobody should ever cry.
Yeah.
So I want to pay a little bit of attention to that and see how I can help with that department. And
That's a
hopefully
great
Miss Jackie,
idea.
yeah. I'm training her so she can just I'm like, yeah, this is what we're doing. She's done a great job. She's always stepping in. She's done a great job of it. So she dolled Marilyn Hira.
That she did.
She gave her a
Woke me
little.
up today.
She gave her a little
Told
dolled
me I'll
up.
get it by.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're gonna a little bit of
Good
change.
job.
And we have 3 divas that are not here at this moment because they had other things going on right now. And one of them, nobody's gonna recognize her when she hits the stage.
Oh my
But I
gosh.
know she
Karen?
looks completely different,
Really?
Karen.
Why?
I changed her color of her hair. She looks unreal.
I
Nobody
can't wait to
recognizes.
see.
Nobody's gonna recognize Karen when they see her.
Oh,
Nobody.
yeah. Looks
I mean, she looks
amazing.
smashing. She looked like.
Yeah.
I kept telling her I want to make her look like what's the name again from Lady? 1 second. I know who I'm looking for. Meryl Streep. That's it.
Oh.
I keep saying I want her to look like Meryl Streep because she gives me that. She has that
That
personality,
vibe.
you
Yeah.
know. But her hair just wasn't working, and it's amazing when your hair and your personality has to go
Personality
together.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I swear, we did that. That lady just exploded yesterday in here, and she was total diva.
Transform.
Yes.
Nice.
She's very happy. She keep hugging me every time I pass by her. She's like, oh my God, thank you so much. Yeah, man. We're happy
That was
about that.
awesome.
So I'm looking forward to having all of them together, and I want to see if anybody even recognizes when she sees her. She's so awesome. All right, so let's say we're going to say a little toast. Oh my Lord, did I just do that? Hopefully you can cut that off. But I know what you're
This
going to
is
do with
reality,
it.
honey.
You're going to use it to bloopers. I know that.
Glass, and she was just about to take her first sip. So,
I know. I haven't drank anything,
So
so
lack
I
of
should just
sleep.
put it here. So yeah, I know. Listen. So we're making a toast. All right. To let's see. Going back to school, right? Oh,
yeah.
we forget
Sorry.
your.
Oh, we should have brought you some
punch.
water.
We forgot your fruit punch, Jack.
Oh,
Okay.
It's okay.
All right. So for good things and future and celebrating
Journey.
life journey.
Journeys.
Yes.
Dennis. Yeah, yeah.
I'll tell you, I really, really love how you did your hair.
You like it?
Yeah, I do.
I'm learning, you see?
I know.
Your tips.
I know. You
You're
look great. You
becoming
walk in there, I was
helpful.
like, I thought you were going to
I'm
have to help
learning.
you do your hair when you come in here and you walk in. I'm like, you're perfect. All you need is some lipstick. And I love your top, by the way.
Thank you.
It's very dancey.
Yes.
It's like you just
comfortable.
need, it looks very comfortable, very beautiful.
I'm all about fusion.
Of course.
Infusion,
Infusing
yeah.
everything together,
Infusing,
which
yes.
is the, by the way, the name of your company, right?
Right.
So can you tell me what made you name it that, and why did you feel to create it? Where was the need from?
I started as a dancer. I'm actually a nurse. I do. I'm a home health field nurse, and I always had a passion for dancing. I come from a family of dancers, so I grew up with a lot of music, a lot of flavors, a lot of culture, and I always wanted to learn.
So you're from Puerto Rico.
I'm originally from Puerto Rico,
Okay.
and came here when I was 15, just for fun, just for the summer,
Right.
and then decided to stay.
At 15.
Well, I was here with family, visiting
Wow.
family, and so my dear Lourdes, my aunt, she's like, "Oh, why don't you stay for a year, and then you could just learn and be bilingual, go
That's
back."
pretty good.
So we had a plan, stay here for a year. So that was the initial plan, and then after a year,
You're like,
I think I want to stay.
oh, that is awesome.
So I go back. I still have a lot of family there, my sister and my father. So I go back.
Go back and visit.
Yeah, and
That's
visit.
awesome.
And since then, it's been 20-something years.
20-something years
Yeah,
here.
27 to be exact.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing, though,
So,
because a
yeah.
lot of times I was just talking to one of the girls earlier, and the hardest thing is that it's hard to move away from family
It is.
sometimes.
It is.
It is. But you see, you proved exactly a point that I just told her, and I hope when she looks back, because look back at this show, you're going to be able to help somebody, because I did the same thing too. I left the country and went to another country, and to family also.
Right.
My dad is in one country, my mom was in another,
Yes.
and I kind of did that too. And then I did it again. I came to America. This time with no family,
No
but my
family.
direct family, no relatives or nothing. So I totally get it. But it is a terrifying
It
thing.
is challenging, especially.
Yes.
I was very close to my mom, to my sister. My little brother was only 2-3 months old.
Wow.
There's a 15-year gap between
Yeah,
us.
I got that.
So,
Oh,
so it
stories
was
are like
hard.
mirrored.
It
Oh,
was hard,
okay.
and I did a lot of crying. I felt
Oh, yeah.
homesick.
Totally get
but
that.
I was determined, and I had a really good support system here too.
That helps.
So, and a loving family. I lived with my cousins and
That helps a
uncles,
lot.
so that helped a lot.
Yeah.
And then after that, I married, had my children, went to
Gorgeous
nursing
children.
school. Went to nursing school with 4 small children. I was again determined
No
to get my
kidding.
career.
Wow.
And
You had
I was
4
able,
kids, yeah.
I had 4 kids at that time, and then the dancing was just something to do for fun.
Yeah, it's an
I had-
outlet.
Yeah, I was gone through major tragic in my life at the time.
What happened?
So the dancing was a way to
deal with
keep
it.
me distracted and do something for me and have that 1 hour
Where you chill.
for me.
Yeah.
Yes.
I totally
And,
get that.
so that's how it started, the dancing. And I quickly discovered I got
passion for it.
passion and
Yeah.
developed, I guess I had a talent and that I had no idea. So
See, sometimes you
Yeah,
never know.
you
Something
never know.
happens to direct you and push you in the
Exactly.
direction you need to go.
exactly.
That's funny because sometimes I think like people, when we're at our lowest and we feel like we can't
Right.
get up,
Yeah.
we don't realize that sometimes we drop that low because there's a different direction we need to take.
Right.
So that's totally happened for you.
Exactly. And you don't know how strong you are until you're in that position where you need to
Totally that.
be strong.
And depend on yourself and get
consider
up.
myself a survivor and I have great family too, great support system.
That helps.
So that helps.
That helps a lot. But
Yeah.
seriously though. 15, I still can get over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Hopefully you can inspire a
Yeah.
15-year-old out there that think they can't do stuff, and that they
Right.
can, and just utilizing the support system, which is
Right.
important. That is
Oh,
something
yeah.
I say all the
Yeah.
time. I just had that conversation a while ago with
Yeah.
Jackie. I was like, you just got to pay attention to your support system.
Oh, yes.
And sometimes when you want to help somebody, you don't really run to them to help them, because running to them doesn't necessarily help them, because you
Right.
can't help them if you can't help yourself.
Exactly.
Until you're good, you cannot turn around and help anyone.
Right.
And that's how my mentality has always
Yeah.
been, the whole time. But to
Yeah.
see your journey
It's
from
been
Puerto
an
Rico,
amazing journey, and my kids are my rock, and
yes, you do have
we
some
have a
great
really
kids.
close family,
That's
and we're not a big family, but we're small but close family.
Yeah, you and your,
And,
I admire that a
yeah,
lot. Yeah.
yeah, so
And you have
it's
this
been great.
amazing daughter. Like, she's totally gonna think I am like her biggest stalker. I mean, I check your page to see, how well she's doing in Miami. I'm like, she's totally gonna make it to the Olympics. One of those days, that girl is gonna be there, and she better not prove me wrong on that one. I'm usually right about stuff like that. She's naturally talented.
She's the princess.
Yeah, she
She's
is
the
that.
princess.
But she's a princess in charge of her life.
Oh yes.
Oh, that
very
is- that girl-
independent.
yes, she is.
Yeah, very independent, and I think she gets that. Well, she gets that from both of us, but
Yeah.
we're very independent, and so the dancing was something fun,
And now you're turning
and then
into a huge
turned into
career.
Zumba.
And you're turning into
fitness.
this big thing now.
And now I started doing these socials. I started doing the socials about 3 years ago. I just did maybe a couple of them,
Yeah.
and then I put it to rest and kind of focus more on the fitness and
Yeah.
doing Zumba. I still do my nursing, so I do
Yeah.
home health during the day.
You make me look like I just started off as much as people say, where do you get the time to do all these things? Well, hey, here's somebody
Yeah.
else that does the same
I
thing.
do home health during the day, and then I instruct Latin and ballroom, so I do private lessons,
Oh.
and then I do the
I
Zumba classes that I do at different places.
I have to
kind
tell
of run
you.
everywhere.
I have to tell you this though. You just missed Teddy. Or did you see him when he got here?
Yeah, he's here,
there.
yeah.
And the funny thing about it, my husband hates to dance. And what most people don't know sometimes, people don't always just hate to dance because they just don't know. And he's like, it's not I hate to dance, I don't know it. And I don't feel comfortable doing it if I don't know why I'm doing
Right.
it. He just wanted to know why he was doing it. So signing up for this dance classes with you has changed our life.
Yeah.
I mean, he wants to dance all the time. I'm just, you know what, I gotta have to tell you.
Yeah.
We went to a place in Venice, and they were playing music. It's Caribbean music. He loves it. So of course he was in
He got
heaven.
up and danced.
He was in heaven, and he was dancing. And by 12 o'clock, I was ready to go home. And he's like, "What are you talking about? They just start. We're not leaving." I'm like, "I need to go home. I'm tired."
Yeah.
He's like, "I'm dancing. You're always asking me to dance.
Yes.
Now I'm dancing, and you want to go."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Damn, Brenda."
Well, that's what it does. It's addictive. It's
It is.
addictive.
And
It
I
gives
know,
you a
and I
nice,
love to
good
dance,
feeling, and you don't have to be a great dancer to come
No.
to a dance class.
Not really.
You just,
Yeah.
it's you feel like a fish out of the water, so you just don't know.
Yeah.
And when you're not in control.
Exactly.
When you're
That's
not in
for me.
control.
That part she means. That part
Yes,
for me.
and I
that-
remember with you,
the
I had
control
to,
part is
you had
rough
to learn how to
to hand
allow
it
him
over.
to be in control. I remember that. So
handing the control over. No, I
Yeah.
give it to him. He gives it right back to
Yeah.
me and says, "Listen, start first, and then I'll
Yeah.
catch up,"
Right.
which is fine. But
Yeah.
sometimes you have to give the control over so the person
Yeah,
can
so
give
you're
it back to
playing
you.
different
yeah,
roles,
It's
yeah.
good.
so
Yeah,
it
that
was.
good.
It's been a lot of fun, and
Yeah, but you're a good teacher. I just want to,
Thank
you
you.
know, he loves it. Actually, I'm gonna say that to hold him accountable. He literally keep telling me we need to book more classes.
You
But
need to
I
come
just
back.
yes, he does. He's like,
Yeah.
we need to book the classes. Even that night when I went to go, he's like, when are we going to those classes? You need to get it scheduled. I
Yeah.
say, well, I'm worried if I'm creating a monster here, so. I'm worried, but one of the things you're
Yeah.
you're a really good teacher, and you got him to be comfortable and to relax, and that was
Yeah.
one of the things he said, and that's why he came back the first few times, because I thought after class too, because I won that first day,
Right.
and then he was like, "Oh yeah, we should totally pay for it. It was great. I had fun, and I'm learning."
It has a lot of benefits. A lot of
Yes.
benefits. So it's not just the dancing.
No,
it,
it's
it also
not.
brings you closer to your
Yes, it
partner.
feels
It's something
really
fun that you
great.
can do as a couple.
Perfect.
And even if you don't have a dance partner, you can still come
Still
to
come,
class and learn
exactly.
and socialize. And
Yeah.
it changed my life for me.
I can see
It
that.
totally did.
Dancing has
And,
been big.
Yeah, it's
Dancing
been-
has always been a
oh,
big
yeah.
part of my life. I'm very happy I can share with my husband now. because I always loved to dance, and he had no problem going with me everywhere, and he would sit and watch me dance, and he enjoyed that too. But now he can be on the dance floor with me, and he just absolutely loves it. So yeah, I watch him
fun.
sometimes, and I smile at it. So it's really cool. But I will tell you though, I have had a lot of fun at the social. I think it's pretty amazing what you're doing.
I'm so glad you guys made it.
Yeah,
So
I had
happy
the
you guys
customer
made
a
it.
while ago though. I told her about it. She's like, really? This place, and she's Spanish too. So
Right.
she's like, wow, we need something like that.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping by you being able to showcase what you do and
Right.
you know, your culture, you can make
So
it.
yeah, and my whole idea was to bring some culture to the community, not just Latin.
Yeah, because everybody goes. Everybody goes there.
Right.
Yeah,
and
that's
also,
what I loved about it.
Yeah, have local instructors. We have amazing talent here. We have great instructors, Fort Myers, Naples.
That's awesome.
Sarasota. So my goal was just to work together as a team.
That's great.
And just bring people
And build
from
people
all
up,
over the
yeah?
place. Right. Build up the area here. Let them know, hey, we're here. And we have a lot of talent here.
Definitely.
And something fun for the community. You know, have a night out.
It definitely
dress up
was a lot
little.
of fun.
Yeah.
And you can bring your own
Yeah.
food if you want to
can bring
snack.
your food, you
and
can bring your
own
drinks.
And
We
it
have
was
live
really
music, we have a
awesome.
DJ, we even have a dance lesson.
Yeah,
So
I loved it.
you get
I
to
loved
do
every
all of
minute
that at the
it.
social.
So the next one is not till
Until November.
November.
We're going to have another one in November. So it'll include a dance lesson. Probably will be a casino rueda. So
What is
you'll see it's a dance. It comes from Cuba, Puerto Rico, but mostly from Cuba.
So now I gotta go
So
pull
some
that up, a
salsa,
dictionary.
some salsa
Oh, salsa.
that
I
you
like.
do as a group.
Oh.
So it's in a circle.
In a
So it's
circle.
pretty interesting. So
I'm looking forward to
that's
that.
what I'm
In November.
thinking.
I have to make sure that I'm in town
Yes.
to make sure I can go to that. So we're looking forward
And then
to
we
it.
have open floor dancing. We'll have a DJ. We'll have
You have
live
some
music.
serious dancers that do that open floor.
yes.
The first time I was there, I was so intimidated I could not go on the dance floor. And then I realized, you know what? Everybody just switching around the
Yes.
partners, and it was just awesome.
It's just a fun.
It was
a
fun.
night.
Yeah, we had a great time. And I love your musician that you bring from Miami. Is it Miami?
He's actually from Santiago de Cuba,
In Cuba.
but he lives here in Sarasota.
Oh, good.
So we'll
He's
have
really
we'll have
awesome.
different musicians.
That was
so
fun. He's
this
really
time
good.
we'll have he's really good.
Yeah.
So
We're looking forward to
yeah.
it. So here to all your amazing signs of success, because God knows you have many. And I'm
Thank
really
you.
proud of
Thank
you, and I'm
you.
so happy to go on this
I'm
journey
so
with you.
proud and so happy to be here with you ladies
I know, it's
and
gonna be
share
fun.
my story and have people get to know me, get to
Yeah,
know
get to
fusion
know
dance.
you.
Fusion dance come from
Fusing
mixing,
things together?
fusing, my Zumba, not my nursing, my Zumba, my.
Well, you do take care of
but
people
hey,
just
but
a
you're
little
yes,
differently.
you're
Yeah,
in good
you do.
hands.
Yes,
if you come to my
definitely.
dance classes.
Yeah, so
And
it'll be
just
fun.
bring people together from different walks
Places.
of life. Yeah, different cultures.
Yeah, I love it. I had a lot of fun, and I know definitely have to check it out. She's pretty amazing. She's a great instructor, and she has some. I actually danced with a couple of the other instructors that was there.
Yes,
and
they
they
are
were
amazing.
really great. I mean,
Yes.
talk about patience, because I am like, let me lead you somewhere, and they slowly just took over very easily, and I had no problem following.
Y hablo español también, so para,
muy poquito.
para mí, no
Yeah,
hablas
you do.
español, para
Muy
mí,
poquito.
para mí que la gente hispana, la gente latina de la comunidad, estamos aquí, noviembre 3 va a ser el próximo evento en 24-21 Tamiami Trail.
Yeah.
That's a 24-21 Tamiami Trail, and that's going to be on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Starts at 7, ends at 12, and bring your own drink, you don't need
That was
a
pretty
partner.
fun. It was a lot of fun. There was a lot of cars.
Y hablo español. So.
Come early if you want to get a table.
Yes.
Or you can reserve one.
Or reserve
like I
one.
do. Because, you know me, I'm not very good standing around. I need some space, but it's fun. You can always sit at my table, too.
Right.
We're okay. We're all right with that. But I got to bring food next time. I definitely have to bring food. We brought the alcohol.
Because we're dancing, we're burning calories.
Yeah, we're burning
so,
calories.
Yeah,
Definitely
having a
need some
good time.
food. Yeah, having
Yeah.
a good time. So, for fun. And
you,
a great
Davina.
future.
Yes.
I'm excited to do
I'm
this
excited
with you.
too.
It's
Really
going to be
excited.
awesome.
We will be.